Hello everyone and welcome back to Mass Effect 3 here on the Game Professor channel. I'm your host, the Game Professor, and I am coming back in the middle of what I had previously recorded, technically. So, I would like to figure out a little bit more of where I'm at right now. So, these are things that I need to find. We're not doing that yet. Okay. Man, oof. Quarian fleet. Okay. Oof. Man. We really are in the middle of things. Don't think I currently have anything I can really do. Let me take a look at our map. That'll give us some clues. Okay. I might just go back to all of the crew members for now. See what I can do. I think that's kind of my best course of action at the moment. Because I know that I'm going to want to do something different from what I had technically started doing previously.
You want my security vids? Bring me a warrant. You're stonewalling me? Those vids could be vital to the war effort. I doubt the Reapers have agents doing business in my cafe. We're trying to protect you. Hell of a job you're doing. See those scorch marks? Cerberus killed one of my servers right there.
Hello, Magical Solarian.
Hey, I lost friends too. If you care about finding the Cerberus informants who made it happen, you'll give me the vids.
Yeah, I'm going to support the officer with this.
We're at war. If you care about the safety of the Citadel, you'll help CSEC however you can.
Thank you, Commander.
I have some high-profile customers. If word gets out that I'm ratting them out to CSEC.
You think I care about inside?
Oh my goodness. That's all a mood. Oh wait, she's on the other side right now, isn't she? Okay. This is me doing some recording, watching directly on my computer right now, so I will be kind of getting the hang of it, as it were.
Hello, Shepard.
Hey.
Nice to see you.
Okay, nothing from Liara. Perfect. Oh boy. Lots of figuring out what to do. And just reacquainting myself with this game. Oh my goodness. Like I said in my update video, I have not touched this game since right when I took my hiatus.
Please select a destination.
Let's go to Purgatory.
1 moment, please.
See if Joker, Cortez, or Edie have anything to say. And for some clarity of what I had done previously,
Now arriving at ward level.
I was in the midst of, I started the Omega DLC
Anyhow,
in
enough
the
about my
previous
armor.
attempt.
Let's find the gang and celebrate while I'm still here. Where'd you park?
I took rapid transit.
Come on, you have the fanciest
that's
ride on the
right.
Citadel. And I saw that new paint job.
I sold it a couple of weeks ago.
What? But you love that car.
I know.
You never shut up about that car.
I know.
She sold it so that she could get him his armor. It's sweet. Get the beats pounding. Got Joker and Edie down here. Alright, there we go.
Hey, Commander. I was just about to get us another round.
Sounds good, Joker.
So, looks like you two are having fun.
Yes. Joker has been smiling and laughing at a significantly higher rate since he and I agreed upon a relationship. I mean, he is happier.
Good.
It seemed like you two might make a good match.
I'm not so certain. When I first presented this body to Jeff, he seemed aloof.
Really? What did Joker say?
He said I didn't have to conform to some feminine ideal in order to impress him. I then called him on his bullshit, and we then proceeded to talk normal. After your encouragement, his attitude exhibited signs of change. He said he was reluctant, but you convinced him to go for it.
I did what I could.
I might have helped a little.
I see. Thank you for your support, Shepard. This is proving to be an illuminating experience.
Very nice.
I always thought this place would be cool if it didn't involve so much walking.
If you're in pain, I could carry you.
Ass.
Oh, but she's so sweet offering to carry you.
The banner of the 1st Regiment. That should put some steel in their spine.
Well done. Alright, so Cortez, I believe, should be here as well. Is he up here?
The Alliance brings medical supplies by the ton. I know.
I thought it said Cortez was here. Should be at the lower bar. Where are you, Cortez? If you're down here, where are you? I do not see him. Unless he's over here. Is this him? No. I think the game is lying to me, and this waitress is blocking me. That was a funny little moment. Yeah, I do not see Cortez anywhere. Huh. Okay. Well, we will just continue our way around. And I'm kind of of two minds with where I want to go next with this. Just for my own comfort with the game, I know I cannot do the Omega DLC. That is a very difficult DLC in general. And I'm just so out of practice. Where did...
If you have a question, please consult an Athena terminal for assistance.
You know what? I think we're just going to go back to the ship. I don't think that there is actually really anything that I needed to do on the Citadel still. I don't think. I genuinely don't think there was. I can look back and figure out if there was something that I'm now forgetting. But I don't think there was. I think because I know the main reason.
Transfer to a zone with Reaper, Sergeant. And may I ask why you think your deployment deserves special treatment, Private?
I think I'll do better against the Reapers than Cerberus, ma'am.
And what combat experience against Reapers are you basing this on?
None, ma'am.
Outstanding.
Yeah, that's all. pretty meh, to put it lightly. But I know the main reason we were coming back to the Citadel when we did was to actually get Caden. So we will do that now.
Caden, hey. I wondered where you went. What's up?
I'm trying to wrap my head around what just happened.
You sound angry.
No, just not used to staring down the gun of someone I've worked with so closely. How it all went down, it's got me... I don't know.
Okay. Talk to me. Let's have it.
If I hadn't backed down first, I feel like you would have taken me out.
This I have to remember. I'm doing more of a Paragon femship. I think. If I remember correctly.
I trusted you, and I knew you'd come around. That's all that matters. Main thing is we stopped the coup and Cerberus is off the Citadel.
Yeah, but sometimes the way a thing goes down does matter, Shepard. Later when you have to live with yourself. Knowing that you acted with integrity. And it matters.
You're talking about Udina. He gave me no choice, so I took the shot. Any soldier would have done the same. Including you.
Truth.
Okay. Look, Shepard, there's another reason I'm here. Hackett offered me a position, but I'd turn it down in a second if there was a chance to join you in the Normandy again.
I would have asked you myself.
Couldn't imagine meeting the Reapers without you.
Thank you, Commander. And Shepard, I need you to know that I'll never doubt you again. I get your back.
Good to know. Welcome aboard,
Good.
Major.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
All right. So, now I can do a full kind of inventory of the missions that we have available to us. Obviously, like I had already said, I had previously started to do the Omega DLC. I definitely want to get myself acclimatized to the game again.
Dr. Chakwas sent word that she'd like to speak with you down in the med bay.
Ooh, Dr. Chakwas. Okay. So that could be good. Let me take a quick look at email just to be sure. I think I might have all of those meetings as well to do, possibly. Well, let me go down to talk to Dr. Chakwas first. Just getting our sense of the environment back again, basically, with this episode. Because, yeah, trying to jump right back in at Omega would have been a nightmare for me. So I'm glad I was able to figure out a spot I could just hop back in easily. But we have...
May I speak with you, Commander?
We have that, we have Omega, we have Leviathan, then we have Main Quest. So, we'll do some thinking while this conversation is happening about what we want to do.
Commander, an opportunity has come to my attention that may interest you.
What's going on, Doctor?
Refugees arrived at the Citadel recently in possession of military-grade medical supplies and equipment. In reviewing our inventories, I determined we have an excess of medical supplies to treat contagion, exposure, and malnutrition.
They're equipped to help injured soldiers, and we have supplies to help suffering refugees.
Precisely. Perhaps you could ply your charms to broker a trade.
Yeah, why me?
Isn't this something you could do yourself?
War profiteering is running rampant, and these refugees are wary of the Alliance military. They didn't trust me. But you are Commander Shepard, the hero. You could persuade them.
Oh, man. Dr. Chakwas, you know how to stroke Shepard's ego.
I'll find the refugees as soon as I can.
Speak with Tactus. Many of the refugees near the Citadel docks look to him for leadership. Thank you, Commander. With access to their equipment and materials, I believe I could increase the effectiveness of our Medigel.
Ooh. That would be excellent. Okay. So, yeah, that's a big one. So we have a lot of things that are just finding stuff around the galaxy. So I might take some time to do just some very specific searching of stuff. But shore leave. That is the what's it? The Citadel DLC. I know I said this before. I like putting that right before the final mission, even though logically it makes sense for some elements of it to take place over an extended period of time. I do like putting it right at the end. This, actually, that might be a good one. I think that one, if I'm correct, might be what gets us Jacob. So, toxin, chemical treatment, the rings of a loon. Yeah, it's a lot of finding stuff. But I'm going to go up to our chambers as well.
Good to have Caden back. We can always use a friendly gun.
Absolutely, Garrus.
Good to have Caden back. We can always use a friendly gun.
Let's do this. Yeah, I'm not sure if I did all of these interactions already. I feel like I didn't. But if not, this will be a nice little way to get this, to wrap up this episode, as it were. Okay. Alright. So, I did not have all these. Look at our hamster. I love the little meep. The meep is so... it just makes me happy.
Trainer, if you're not doing anything, I've got a few hours free. Would you like to come up?
All right.
Your cabin is gorgeous. I've seen apartments smaller than this. Oh, an actual shower. The faucets in the women's bathroom are crap, by the way. In any event, I thought you might be in the mood to play.
Chess?
I bought a board on the Citadel. GUI interface. Not nearly as much fun as real pieces. But I hoped you might give me some pointers.
I'm not going to offer her a shower.
The most exciting thing you can think of is playing chess?
Well, if you're not up for the challenge.
Try me.
Offering her a shower is
Oh, come
opening up the
on.
romance door with her.
My word, Commander. It's almost as though you wanted to spare your pawns the indignity of living under my regime.
In real life, that tactic would have worked.
Well, in real life, one doesn't move on an 8x8 square grid.
You know what I mean. The pawns are infantry. A good infantry line like the Krogan can take a charge like that.
That reminds me of a joke. What's the difference between Commander Shepard and a Krogan? One is an unstoppable juggernaut of head-butting destruction.
And the other doesn't have a smart-ass comm officer to keep her in line.
Ooh, that's even better than the number of testicles punchline.
I'm glad you didn't run back to the lab, Trainer.
Thanks. So, rematch?
Hell yes.
Yeah, it's too good of an interaction, in my opinion, to I'm not going to say ruin it by opening up the romance door, but it's one of those relationships that I feel like the social relationship, the non-sexual relationship, sexual in this sense, meaning romantic, is so important. Honestly, the play with relationships that this game series has is one of the big reasons why I find it so compelling as an example of YA lit. So to have that those very clear distinctions of whether in this case obviously it would be a homosocial versus a homosexual relationship, the homosocial is just as important as the homosexual. So obviously offers great examples of role play, allowing you as a player to find yourself in the character more easily. I'm sure there are a lot of lesbian and bisexual women who play this game, that being able to have that human character to have that relationship with is hugely important. I would never deny that. But I don't have that identity. For me, being able to acknowledge and provide space for that homosocial relationship as well is hugely important. And that that's a huge part of a lot of YA lit analysis and just looking at YA stories in general, is those lines between homosocial, homosexual. It's a way that you had a lot of homosexual writing throughout history, is by putting it within a homosocial space. Lots of examples of that with school stories for both boys and girls in that sense. Who are
Trainer,
we
can you
bringing
send
up?
Diana up? She wanted an interview.
All right, an Allers interview. Always good.
Ready for a chat, Commander?
I'm ready.
All right.
Commander, it's no secret that Council Space has suffered some serious losses to the Reapers lately. Now Cerberus has struck directly at the seat of our government. If something as small as a human terrorist organization can hit the Citadel, is anywhere safe?
They tried, but they failed.
Cerberus has limited resources. This coup attempt was likely the best they could do, and it cost them a lot of money and troops. A little fear is understandable, but it can't paralyze you. They've failed as many times as they've succeeded.
But humanity has lost its counselor. The Alliance Parliament is destroyed, and the Prime Minister's dead. The line of succession is getting pretty short. How long do you expect any new Alliance administration to last?
Yeah, you can't lose faith.
Leaders will rise. You can't lose hope. Our enemies won't rest until they've taken the last human being. Until then, we're not beaten. Right now, it's everyone's duty to step up.
All right. Now a question from Thesia. Commander, during your tribunal, some said you had Cerberus ties.
Well, yes, we did.
Thanks for your time, Commander. This is Diana Allers for Battlespace. Good night, and stay strong. Be careful, Commander. You keep feeding me like this, and I'll follow you home.
Again, continuing with the homosocial versus homosexual, mostly because, obviously, our shepherd is female.
I think we're just fine in front of the camera.
Oh, did you think? Of course you did. Me and my big mouth. I'd better get out of here before I send another wrong signal. See ya, Commander.
Allers, you are such a flirt, and it's fun. It's hilarious and fun. I don't detest it by any means. All right, now we have James, and then after James, that's when it should be Liara.
James, I've got some time if you want to talk privately.
On my way. Hey man, how's it going?
Good, James. You?
Good, good.
He's so awkward.
Wow. So this is what I can look forward to when I get my own command.
You want your own ship, Vega?
Yeah, maybe one day. When I'm old and I can't fight worth shit anymore.
You just come up here to make fun of your commander.
Sorry, Lola. I guess maybe I got some things on my mind. I wanted to get your opinion on something.
Shoot.
What did you do when they asked you to join the N7 program? I mean, was it a no-brainer for you, or did you think about it before accepting?
I thought about it.
The N7 program is a big deal, but it's also a big commitment.
I hear that.
You get the best training, best equipment, best assignments.
And they expect the best in return.
Yes, they do. Why are you asking?
Well, even all the shit that's going on, somebody somewhere managed to track me down and forward an N7 commendation. It's dated the same day the Reapers attacked Earth.
You don't sound too thrilled.
Well, aside from the fact that there won't be an N7 program if we don't win this war, being a soldier's the only thing I've ever been really good at. And not because I try. Hell, I'd have kicked my ass out years ago. Last time I had a command, I lost almost everyone. And they promoted me for it. I guess I'm just not sure if I'm ready to lead again. I don't know if I want that responsibility.
And, as a reminder, what that situation was that got him promoted, he was leading a force that was getting intel on the collectors. So from his perspective, they got the intel. He chose the intel over his squad and over his commanding officer, and he then found out that Shepard and Cerberus were going after the Collector homeworld. So it's he feels like he made the wrong choice because ultimately it didn't make a difference in the long run. Oh, I just realized he can well, I know I just explained it, but let's hear it in his words.
You mentioned that before. What went wrong?
What didn't go wrong? We were out on patrol, checking on some strange readings, and the Collectors hit. But they hit the colony first. By the time we got back, most of the colonists had been subdued or abducted, including our CO, Captain Tony.
So you were in charge?
Yeah. We laid low for a bit, waiting for a chance to strike, but before we could, we were betrayed. One of the colonists turned out to be a Cerberus spy working with the Collectors. I had no choice. I killed him and destroyed the Collector ship. But it got ugly. We lost most of the colonists and all but one of my squad. Not exactly a textbook operation.
Yeah, but when is an operation textbook? Seriously. When is it textbook? When are you truly able to save everyone and everything the way that you want to? Those moments are few and far between.
You can't blame yourself for being put in a tough situation. And if you were promoted, then something must have gone right.
Sure,
precisely.
If you'd saved them all, would things have worked out better?
I don't know. I don't think so.
The right choice is usually not the easy one.
Yeah. Did you know that before you joined the N7?
Yep. That's why I was asked. And it's why they asked you. There is not a single N7 that hasn't sacrificed either themselves or their soldiers at some point.
So you think I should accept?
I'm gonna say that's up to you. Because it is his decision, ultimately.
Only you can make that decision, James. But I think you already know the answer.
I'm glad you think so. If you don't mind, maybe don't mention this to anyone else.
Of course not.
Gracias. Well, I think I better get back to the hangar. Things here are a little too soft for me.
The bed's a lot harder than it looks.
Are you flirting with me, Lola? I'm going. Thanks again, Shepard.
Anytime.
And I love when you flirt with him. Oh, apologies. Hopefully that didn't cause too much of a noise there. But he's a shameless flirt. And then as soon as you flirt back, he gets really uncomfortable. It's adorable. Okay. Maybe I already did Liara's. I must have already done Liara's. Okay. So looks like maybe there was a glitch where he wasn't appearing. Possibly. I don't know. Well, I'm going to take us back to the CIC. And I have a couple possibilities of where I think it makes sense for us to go next. I'm going to decide off screen, and I will let you all know at the start of next episode. Or we're going to talk to Anderson. You know what? It is not too far beyond what I usually will try to do for Mass Effect episodes. Let's go talk to Anderson, see what's up. Because I would rather take care of talking to him as much as possible.
Shepard, I was hoping you'd check in again.
You okay?
Been putting my old academy training to use, organizing the resistance. You know, you've got quite a fan club back here. Any news we hear about the Normandy gives hope to the guys in the trenches.
Good.
I know what that's like, fighting in the dark. I'm glad we're making a difference.
It's more than that. A lot of these people have never held a gun in their life. When they heard that you managed to get the Turians and Krogan to cooperate, that was a shot in the arm, Shepard. Of the one thing we're in short supply around here. Faith. That any of us will live to see another day.
How bad is it?
It could be worse, but not much.
Can you still coordinate any kind of counterattack?
We're hitting the Reapers every chance we get. Mostly guerrilla-style hit-and-runs. But it's not enough. It's time we started focusing our efforts.
Where?
London. Something big is happening there. Our networks in the UK say the Reapers have arrived in huge numbers.
Yeah, that does sound bad.
I don't like the sound of that. Any more details?
No. And that scares the hell out of me.
Well, the Crucible will scare the hell out of the Reapers.
We're counting on it. Oh, and Shepard, I meant what I said earlier about Kai Lang. The Reapers may seem like our biggest threat, but take it from me. Lang is a vicious bastard. Don't underestimate him.
Noted.
Then I'll let you get back to it. We need whatever good news you can send our way. Anderson out.
And I know there was a lot of dislike of Kai Lang when this game came out. I think that if you read the novels, you get a lot more about him, and I also generally found him to be a pretty satisfying enemy overall.
Commander Shepard.
Yes, privates. Alright, so back to the CIC. Anything else to tell me, Samantha? Alright, so we are going to finish off right here, folks. Thank you so much for watching. Doing a little bit of a diversion from what I had done previously with this playthrough. with what I had recorded previously. So thank you for bearing with me with that. Going to kind of ease myself back into the game a bit. But thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check out links in the description to Facebook, Discord, all that good stuff. Subscribe if you're interested in continuing to see this playthrough. I do not have my verbiage for the end of my videos down anymore. My goodness. But I'll see you next time for more Mass Effect 3, everybody. See you then.